Hello everybody, I was originally planning on doing the last card video because there's still one game I know that you can play with that card deck, but I somehow just didn't feel like it, so today I'm doing something else. I'm filming me doing my bullet journal spread for August, which is kind of a bad time to film it, or a bad month to film it, because it's the 31st of July I'm filming it. And yeah, so I'm kind of just rushing through it, half-assing it, so I don't know, it's probably not the best month to show. This is me doing the weekly spread, so you can see the blocks represent every day. I usually do those first because I don't know the theme I want to have for that month yet. So I'm first just kind of doing the layout, I guess. And yes, I need a ruler because I'm not very good at drawing lines with my freehand, even though it's dotted. It's just not really my thing. As you'll probably see in the future of this video, I'm not very talented artistically. This is me first designing the title, because you know that moment when you start writing something and then there's not enough space at the end for the rest of the word? Yeah, that's kind of what's happened a few times in the past. So I tried to avoid that by kind of first sketching where the letters will be. Yeah, well, as you can see, it's still kind of turned out a bit messy. That fourth letter is kind of a bit very much to the right. As you can see, I'm contemplating how to do a cool S, because somehow in the font I'm trying to do, the S isn't working. Does this here look like an S? I don't know, I just kind of improvised. Alright, I remembered, halfway through doing the weekly grid thing, I decided I could do an olive tree branch kind of thing. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to do here. As you may be able to tell, I've never tried doing it like this before, just taking like a thin felt tip pen and just kind of like sketching randomly branches. I'm quite sure an olive branch does not look like that, but I was a bit in a rush, and yeah, that's what half-assery gets you. But I actually really like olive tree branches, especially at the moment. It's kind of my thing. So I thought, oh, okay, that fits. Let's do that for August, because it's probably anyways only temporary. Doing some more branches that are definitely not olive tree branches. Well, in the end, it's probably just normal branches, and for me, in my heart, I just try to translate them to olive tree branches. To everybody else, it just looks like something else. Alright, and as here, apparently I also used like a different color, a different felt tip color, to try to make, I guess, the branches cooler by using 2 shades of brown. Doesn't really come across in the video. Also doesn't really come across in real life. But this is me trying. Oh, okay, that was really bad. I just, you know, Taylor Swift's album, it's really kind of cool. I've been listening to it non-stop, every song by heart. It's kind of crazy. Just as much as these olive leaves. Okay, that just doesn't quite look right. Yeah, it's just sketchy. Well, at least because it's like in the sketchy kind of mode, it looks like I did it ugly on purpose. You know what I mean? It's kind of a good excuse, you know, because if you do it ugly on purpose, you have an excuse instead of if you say you tried and then it looks crap. Similar to when I tried to decorate for Christmas. Yeah, and today, while I'm doing the voiceover, it's the 1st of August, which is Switzerland's National Day. So that's cool. Yeah. I don't know what to talk about anymore. Oh, it's also my birthday in August. Well, not that that's very interesting to anybody of you. I think it's funny how, like, sometimes in between I make, like, these really awkward pauses because I'm just looking at what I'm doing and I'm just really not happy with it. And then I think, oh, well, it's late anyways. And I just keep going on and whatever. Oh, and as you can see here, I have an olive tree branch. What, an olive tree branch? I have an olive branch tree. Okay, that's alright. I just have, my ring is supposed to be an olive branch. Yeah, You also see my hair falling to the camera, which is slightly embarrassing, especially now that I pointed it out. You may not even have noticed before. Yeah, so let's just ignore that bit and that I don't have nail polish on my fingernails anymore except on 1.5. I also balanced my camera on top of boxes because, as you can probably tell, I'm not a very professional filmer, so I'm just kind of DIYing it with my iPhone and stuff I have lying around in my room to use as tripods. Alright, and then I always, for the weekly or daily thing, I do it in a similar theme to the main theme. Well, the theme kind of carries on, so here I also did like a mini olive branch that I didn't color in because I kind of was over the whole theme by that point. And I write the date, and then at the bottom I write what day of the week it is because I'm very forgetful. I then also have one section that I call Memories of the Month, where I kind of, like a bit like a journal log, I always write like a little daily what happened. And also like if I went somewhere special, and you know how I have these cards, these business cards from places where I can usually stick them in, or just like little memories like cinema tickets or stuff like that. So that's where I do that. And like there, where I just showed, but like only kind of half showed, I also have this mood tracker that goes from 1 to 10, and it just goes 1 to 10 up. And I can't do a proper grid on the bottom because for 31 days it's not really long enough, so I just kind of guess around where, and then it's just kind of half-assed. And this is the final flip through of the month. That's real tongue twister. I also didn't show all of the days that I drew because that would have taken too long. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you much for watching. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.